JouleBox is a 60 kilowatt fuelless hybrid generator that can produce clean, green, baseload power 24/7, 365. The JouleBox starts with solar panels that are used to charge the lithium-ion batteries. This is a 1 kilowatt lithium-ion battery brick which is wired together both serially and in parallel to continuously charge and discharge. This energy management system allows us to operate with the batteries fully charged at all times. Inside the JouleBox are 30 kilowatts of battery bricks. The blue DC blower motor is running off the batteries to create manufactured wind in the Vortex power turbine. The high-pressured wind goes in the bottom of the Vortex tube, where it turns the turbine fans, which causes the center shaft to turn. The wind is then vented out the top. The power turbine is connected to a center shaft, which is connected to a gearbox. The synthetic oil in the gearbox needs to be changed once a year. This 15-minute oil change is the only time that the JouleBox needs to be turned off each year. All other maintenance can be done while it continues to run. The gearbox and speed control motors are controlled by a 60 kilowatt Marathon synchronous AC generator. The power from the AC generator comes into our power quality box we call the power queue, and it is cleaned up with the capacitors, then fed out on the bottom right. The power queue has its own IP address, so it can be monitored from anywhere in the world. This is the interface that is on each JouleBox unit. This is the inside of our patent-pending proprietary 40 horsepower DC motor that is used as both a speed control motor and a blower motor. We are not a closed system because of the interaction of the magnets with the Earth's core, but even still, we are not perpetual motion, because our system will eventually stop when the magnets lose power, in 100 years. By positioning JouleBox power plants next to substations, we avoid all the expense and losses associated with high-voltage transmission lines. These plants can be sized from 3 megawatts to 50 megawatts each. Each plant is installed inside a prefab climate-controlled metal building. The units are placed end-to-end and double-stacked on racks. The 3 megawatt plant is a building of about 900 square meters. The 50 megawatt plant is only about 10,000 square meters. We are connected via satellite to monitor by exception. There is complete transparency on what every plant produces, but also on the performance of each JouleBox. It takes 16 to 18 weeks to manufacture the JouleBox. During this time period, we will be installing the building and laying wires and cable. It takes 8 weeks to ship via ocean container, with usually 2 weeks to clear customs and deliver to the site. 4 more weeks are needed to connect the JouleBoxes together. We usually take 2 to 4 weeks for testing and commissioning. That means you could have power in 7 to 8 months after credit approval. We understand the JouleBox is new technology, which is why we take the risk out of power generation. We offer a power purchase agreement from 14 to 25 cents per kilowatt hour. There are many factors that enter the pricing, from credit risk, with or without a sovereign guarantee, political risk, currency risk, property insurance risk. The JouleBox offers clean, green, baseload power 24/7, 365. We assume all the risk.